come on. How you want it, cognac or Patron? Brunch with the boys, we gon' give you what you want. And what you don't know, we about to put you on. Come on. How you want it, cognac or Patron? Brunch with the boys, we gon' give you what you want. And what you don't know, we about to put you on. Yes, we are the trending topic. We relationship prophets. Brunch with the boys, we the hottest. Brunch with the boys, we the hottest.
Yo, this is Jeezy, and this is Brunch with the Boys. We got Dez on the audio today. He's not here in studio with us, but he's here.
In spirit.
In spirit.
Des, you want to say what's up?
I know y'all. What's going on? Hope everybody's good tonight.
Oh yeah. He all business today, y'all. What we got going on today, gent?
Hey, this is Mr. Jen out here, man. It's a wonderful day in the wonderful city of Orlando, and who we have in O-Town today is no other than Leo Rich. He's straight out of Houston, North Side for sure. Comedian, actor, and somewhat of an unqualified stepdad is from what I heard.
Unqualified,
Unqualified, but he's doing it.
Yeah. So one of the hardest jobs in America.
You want to give him some props for it. So dude's on the circuit in Texas for sure. He's the Houston president of the nationwide comedy chapter named Grindstones. So we got someone on the e-board to bless us today, and we are glad to have him here at Brunch. Leo, man, we love to enjoy the delicacies of just food, right? So we like to, of course, associate all our episodes with food, brunch, and things of that nature. And today we are blessed with some of the cupcakes from no other, out of Waterford Lakes, Sweet by Holly.
Hollies, yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see that up in here.
They on point.
Yeah. And so I have, I think, a dozen of their minis. And I mean, I got everything from
cookies and cream.
We got cookies and cream in here, pumpkin, carrot, red velvet, vanilla cake, birthday cake, strawberry, man.
Yeah, you got
s'mores.
Everything.
I got everything up in
here. You can't name them all.
These are some of what I constitute as the best snackable cupcakes, and it's right here in Waterford Lake. So if you hadn't checked them out, give them a check out. We're gonna get up on a couple of these and try it. You straight with that, Leo?
Yeah.
Please let me eat some of them cupcakes, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been looking. I was wondering why they was just sitting there.
Yeah. We want to be able to make sure that everyone got.
Man, I thought it was white only pie.
No.
Remember on Life?
Make sure that everyone gets something out here.
Whoever in the studio, get one. Whomever.
Get a dude on the phone to cook it, man.
No, I can't give him.
We can't do that.
Grab one, man.
So let's get into it though. Today we want to talk about privacy, privacy in your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's many different ways we're going to approach this, but we're going to start off with the relationship itself. The big difference between privacy and a secret. You know what I mean? I think that the two can't get confused. Privacy is the state of being apart from company or observation. Secret is the act of keeping information hidden. I really want to distinct the two because we both know.
What was private again? Say
privacy is the state of being apart from company or observation.
Wow, that's deep. I like this subject. I'm already got a whole synopsis. This is great.
On your own. We often believe that because you get into a relationship, you shouldn't have privacy. But from my research, privacy is essential to your relationship, and without it, it can lead to your relationship failing. You agree with that? Okay. You already agree. All right. So what I want to ask you before we even go any deeper, gent, how do you feel about privacy in your relationship?
I mean, I think you said it perfectly. I mean, I think it's essential. I think that when you get in, it depends on what stage of your relationship you're in. Like, so if you're in the early stages, I mean, I feel like you have to upkeep the utmost privacy, and to be honest with you, that other person has to respect it, because they're no longer they're not a gatekeeper yet. They're not someone that I have to respect to even give them access, a certain level of access. I think the longer you're with them, how the relationship deepens, then they should be allowed in. No different than you're allowing them a little bit more into your heart. You're going to allow them a little bit more access to you, right? And I think by the time you get engaged or married, that, you know what, for the most part, they should have as much access as you feel is healthy. That's
but you said the key words, as you feel.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes what you feel is privacy versus another person, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
And there are women, and we're going to talk about the phones because we all know the cell phone is probably the key to privacy these days in 2022. And there are some people who believe their partner, whoever they're in a relationship with should give full access to the phone. They tripping, if you ask me. But again, there are some who would never stand for that. And so we want to talk about if it's even possible to have different levels of privacy and still work it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I'm going to ask you this, Leo. I mean, to me, having those boundaries demonstrate the ultimate definition of trust. You know what I'm saying? And if your girl trusts you enough to feel like, you know what, that's yours, this is mine, I'm cool, I don't care, because you know what, I believe in you, trust in you, I know that you value me, and I know you value this relationship, so therefore I have no desire, I don't see it fit, and to be honest with you, this is a demonstration showing that I respect you in that degree. How do you feel? Do you believe it's about trust?
No.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, tell a nigga how you feel.
Well, trust. You're talking about a feeling of trust, right? But trust is an action.
Yeah.
Just like love is an action. You have to do both of those. So if your phone's not open, I don't trust you. You're not doing what you need to do to earn my trust.
So then you would leave your phone open for her then?
If I'm cheating, no.
I mean,
even if you're not cheated, you wouldn't leave.
I've always cheated.
Okay, so you cheated on every chick.
Because they trust me.
Okay, because they trust you. All right. Well,
God damn.
I don't think we were prepared for these responses. That's for sure. But we do appreciate the honesty. We do appreciate the honesty. And there are men and women who are moving this way. So if there's a reason why they don't leave their phones unlocked, which is why so many people don't trust it when a nigga don't.
Let me give you an analogy.
All right, get it to me.
A fresh analogy, because I just came from TSA. Shout out to Brunch with Boyz. They flew me out here, man. It's my first flight of the year, so I really, really appreciate it. And you laughing because you got flights all the time, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say
one of the benefits, actually.
Yeah, he really just shitted on me with a giggle. You ever been shitted on with a giggle?
I need a flight for March. Actually,
wow, that's a whole nother year. He's already ready. Yeah. But I was gonna tell you this. TSA. Okay. What if TSA could just look at people and say who they could trust, and some people wouldn't have to go through the guidelines or whatever they put me through a lot too, and I felt like they should, because that hires the safety of that environment. Just like when you let your woman go through your phone and you really ain't did nothing, and she's still going through the files. She going through the last pictures. She going through.
Damn, you said the files.
Everything.
Bitches checking the files.
Listen, they better. I'm not gonna say.
I just download work documents though.
Okay, if you don't check every app and look under every, it's like sales. I'm cold at sales. I look under every rock.
Yeah.
Everybody has a hidden cell. Rehash. The acronym.
You mentioned respect. Privacy actually fosters respect. So when your partner gives you healthy boundaries and tells you, "Hey, this was what works for me. This is what doesn't." If you respect,
who gives you boundaries?
Your partner does. They have to. They set those boundaries. We all set our own privacy boundaries. If I want to beat off in private, I can tell my spouse, "Hey, when you see the door locked, you know what I'm saying? I need my time." You know what I mean? Some people, women like, "No, I want to be able to walk in. I want to watch you." Well, that's my own private time.
She out there telling you that you got to keep the door open like she your
this
mama?
Is a very specific example.
Those are mama rules, right?
No, seriously. I just, yeah, I know. You can't close the door in the house.
Close the door in my
but no, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking house.
It's like your lady will be a part of everything if you let her. You know what I mean? So you do have to set the boundaries, and I believe you set them early so that they don't creep up on you later on.
Boundaries and trust is two different things.
Well, they go hand in hand though.
No, they're two different things.
They are.
No, definition wise, yeah, for sure.
Boundaries lie on the side of privacy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I wake up in the morning, I need complete silence. That's my privacy.
Yeah.
There's no information being withheld.
D, how do you feel? Do you agree with that, D? Oh, okay. All right. Well, we lost D, man.
We lost him. He was
It's
there
all
for a
good.
minute though.
Yeah.
He probably going through that 95 win.
But do you think it's normal to have secrets? Because we talked about the difference between secrets and privacy. Do you think secrets within a relationship are normal?
What is a secret?
A secret is an act of keeping information hidden. So you're intentionally
That's
deciding
cheating.
to
That's
keep
cheating.
it in.
That's cheating.
It doesn't necessarily have to be
It's cheating.
infidelity.
That's bringing down the frequency of the relationship.
No, but it doesn't have to be cheating. Just
What if you're married and you have a secret
Yeah.
bank account on the side? That's a secret. That's not cheating.
The definition of cheating to me is lowering the frequency in the relationship.
lowering the frequency?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by
I just
that?
made that up.
Yeah, I could tell.
I could tell, bro.
But listen to this.
Webster would shit on you right now.
No, but listen
on
to
that
this
one.
though. But think about it. Think about it. Every day you want to get better as a man, right?
Yeah.
Every day you want your relationship to get better. If we're doing stuff that we already discussed, that we said we wasn't going to do anymore, that's lowering the frequency of the relationship. That's cheating. If I tell
So you're saying because you have secrets, somehow it's degrading or discounting your relationship.
it shows that you are not mature as a person to come and be. This is somebody you want to.
I
have a life.
want to agree with you, bro, but there's certain things that I could understand if my chick said, okay, I've been raped before, and she wanted to keep that from me because this is something that
That's
she
not a
struggled
secret
with.
if she told you, brother.
No, I'm
Well,
saying
yeah,
if
he's
she
giving an
I'm giving an
example.
example.
Yeah.
If she kept the fact that she was raped from me because she was embarrassed, she was ashamed for whatever reasons
That's
that
actually-
she had, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, at the end of the day, that doesn't degrade my relationship with her. If she went outside, third party vendor, and hired someone to go, a therapist to help her dig deep in that and create some bridges and mend that, you know what? She did that on her. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't solve that anyway. So
But that technically
that's
would
just a
be
secret.
it would and it is a secret, but not all secrets are bad.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what
not
I mean?
bad.
And a lot of times secrets they start off as a secret, but eventually they will unfold. There's things that you tell your partner down the road 2 years in that you wouldn't have told them 2 months in.
Yeah.
Technically it was
like
a
your
secret.
actual body count, maybe.
Yeah, you may want to hide that forever. You want to hide that forever, but that's really what
Well,
those.
that the whole laugh.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Just saying. If
Body
she
count up,
should
bro.
she should hide that. She should hide that.
No, but
every chick hiding that anyway. That's their biggest secret.
Yeah, we always times three
That's
any
it.
number that
I
I've
thought it was
heard.
times 2, times 3.
Times have changed, man. It's city girl
You're right.
vibes out
It's
here.
getting worse.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like, yeah, I can agree with that. But when you say information is things that make the relationship go forward.
I agree.
So if you're hiding this bill and then it pops up, that's a hell of a secret.
Yeah, but see, and
That's
I'd,
a hell of
and
a
I'd agree
secret.
with that. But when it comes to secret, it's typically linked to 2 things: shame and fear. You're normally ashamed of what you've done, and you don't want anyone to find out,
Or you're fearful.
or you're fearful on
Someone's reaction.
their reaction that they're gonna look at you differently
I
once
wanted
they
to say
know.
coward when y'all first brought it up. It sounds like a coward.
Oh, but that's inaccurate.
But
If we talked about body count, if I'm a chick and I'm
you're
a whore,
coward. If you've been a whore, you need to go ahead and own up to
well,
it.
it sounds good, right? Until you tell the nigga who's in love with you that you slept with 76 niggas, and he's like, "Oh, maybe I don't want it after all." I'm just saying,
Yeah,
some
because
secrets are
people
worth
are
having.
judgy.
My
Yeah.
mama graduated 77. That's a good year.
Yeah, it's not a good body count though.
It's not a good body count,
Not a
bro.
good body count. I just think that to some extent, some secrets are healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Unless they came back and came back to bite you. So if
That's what I just said about the bills.
like-
if she's hiding bills, that's
if
a hell of a
it's- if
secret.
it's
She got like $6,000 in
information.
credit card debt.
yeah,
that's a secret.
Yeah, for sure. And or two of those men had herpes. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
that
a
she was
specific
dating.
example.
No,
I don't.
I'm curious.
but-
So they had herpes, and now all of a
But
sudden,
you know what though?
I
It
didn't
is
know about
privacy. Let's go to the bill analogy. It is privacy if you two aren't married and your finances aren't intertwined, technically that's her bill. Therefore, it's just her privacy, and she doesn't have to share it with you.
Agreed.
I feel like y'all on the right track, but the wrong train.
Yeah.
Listen, you have to break down them secrets into categories. If you want to do it like that, you got financial secrets, you got life experience secrets, and you got relationship secrets, and you got brother and sister secrets. It's so many different categories.
And you don't tell your partner all that, man.
Exactly. So
But that makes you a bad partner. That means
I'm raising the point, brother. You're trying to argue. I'm trying to raise it.
Okay.
Let's raise it. Let's raise it.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
raise it.
And what are you raising from it though? Like you raising this point, but what's the actual point you're trying to
The
make?
point is that it's okay to have secrets and boundaries. I feel like that's what we're going to get out of this once we realize what exactly are the secrets that are being withheld.
Yeah, and it does depend. I think there are a lot of secrets that we don't want to know. You know, I think everyone always says, "I want to know everything about you."
I don't want to know.
I don't think you really do want to know because there's some dark shit.
No, that's
in
what
everyone's
ignorance.
past.
Ignorance is really bliss, man.
Because
There's certain things I don't want to know either.
Yeah.
Because think about it. You have secrets with your mother and pops and your brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah,
But if you tell somebody else that, it's going to give them a assuming factor about the other person. So it's good to withhold those type of secrets. Like my mother used to, I didn't know that. Y'all heard of Whataburger?
yeah, Whataburger, yeah.
Okay, Whataburger, the white wrappers come with no cheese and the yellow wrappers come with cheese. That's as simple as that comes. I used to get all white wrappers and my mama had yellow wrappers. But she would tell me at the drive-thru, hey, you want cheese? And then she would tell me, no, you don't want cheese. And I was happy with the white wrapper. It wasn't until I worked there that I was like, damn, I was missing cheese. That's why her burger looked better than mine the whole time.
Bro, I thought you were going somewhere deep.
I
with
know.
this
I don't
bitch.
even know where you went with that. You
The
lost
fact
me.
is that if I tell another woman that secret, she'd be like, your mama a whole ass nigga, she didn't give you no cheese. But it ain't her to be knowing that type of stuff because she don't know my mama.
Cheese that important?
Yeah, cheese. Evidently, is that a Houston thing? Where cheese?
No,
that
you see,
important?
we used to eat cheese by itself back in
it's
the day
50
when
cents.
we was
It's 50 cents per piece of cheese. My mom was just being frugal.
young. She was just being frugal. I don't know if that's a secret, bro.
Yeah.
But if I don't want to tell her that, that's a secret that I have, right?
That's a
But-
weird secret.
Yeah.
I can tell you more.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I just feel like the secret. If you're keeping a secret from someone you want,
You
to
see
be
how you
with,
say I'm weird, and then I'll be like, you know what? She called me weird. I don't fuck with her. You see what I'm saying? That's the type
Listen,
of secrets.
I understand that if you're divulging
I get it,
something,
because someone
if you're
judges it.
divulging
Yeah.
something that could paint
You just
someone
said
a
it
certain
causes
color.
fear.
Yeah.
I don't have no fear of telling y'all that. I don't care how y'all feel about me.
yeah,
No,
but the
but
shame.
but it is the way. Sometimes if you tell someone something about someone, you are unintentionally coloring that
Unconsciously.
that person in that person's eye in that person's eyes, and therefore, guess what? She is going to react a little bit differently to that person. I get the cadence of the thought process. So I mean, yeah, I can respect.
I can make it more simple for the guy with the hair.
Nah, it's straight. Trust me, he get it.
Well, you know, I get it. I'm sharp
You
as
just
a
said
knife.
it was weird. If you would say,
No, I thought the secret was weird, nigga. That's a weird secret, nigga.
I'm pretty
if I'm
sure you got
hiding
some
from
weird.
you,
Give me a weird secret that you got. I know you got one.
Well, I'm sure I do too. I don't have one off the top of my head, but I tell you this: it ain't about cheese. It ain't that I was hiding cheese. You know
My
what I'm
mama
saying?
was hiding cheese, not me.
Keep it going.
Without cheese hiding ass. I love you, mama.
But no, I want to talk about the phone thing. You know, there's a reason you don't go through your partner's phone.
Oh my gosh.
No, seriously, I think there's a lot of things.
You a cheater.
Well, I have in the past for sure. But there's a lot of things you can find in the phone that misrepresent what's even going on.
Why is it
You
there?
could go through my phone and you see a couple naked pictures of some random hoes.
Why is it in there? What is it serving us?
So why can't
I'm a
like,
straight man who likes
why can't
fat
he search
booties and
Reddit?
You got
and have a
Pornhub.
good-
Go when you need it. Go get it. Come back.
yeah, but sometimes when I see a bad one that I like to download the
Well,
photo.
you need to
nigga.
get rid of the spirit of lust, brothers, for you can get more trust.
What?
This nigga came over
This
here
nigga-
with a sermon.
Yeah, this thing came on here. My point of the matter is, if this is on my phone, if my chick checks it and she says, what's this naked hoe in there? Now it looks bad, right? But the fact
Yeah.
is, I don't even know who this chick is.
Yeah.
I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Never met her in my life.
Don't
the
know what
reality
region of the
is,
country she's from.
exactly. It's
You know
just a
what I'm
part of the fantasy.
But you put yourself in that position, brother.
I did. But that's my point, though.
Or
is
she
that
or you could argue that
is
she
that
put
a
herself
bad-
in that
is that a
position
bad thing?
by going in your phone. I mean,
What's yours is hers.
bro, I think it depends on what stage you're at of the relationship. If you're married, I can understand that. But if you
At the
like,
apex of your relationship, what's yours is hers.
And I'm not even sure I agree
You'll never
with
know what an
even.
apex is, brother. But like I said,
no, we all know what
You
apex
know
is.
apex, but I'm
okay.
not even sure I agree with the marriage. I think it depends on your boundaries. You set your boundaries as what's comfortable for you
Yeah.
and what's not. And there's some
It's what's
people
established between two people. You mean at the end of the day, who can argue that, right?
I don't think you have to be that be as transparent as she may be. You know, I think you get choices on that, and I don't think you have to necessarily be on bullshit to do it.
Yeah,
but I know this. I'll text the group a bunch of crude ass jokes and bitch this, hoe that. It's not a true representation of me, you know. I mean, not in my best light, but it's not. Well, maybe it is, but it's not something that I would want my girl to see and then judge me. You know what I'm saying? What if I Googled and sent the link to the to the crew for some granny porn? I was on some weird shit that day.
Listen.
Now my girl, she think I'm watching grannies fuck and I'm getting off on that. And yeah, she's right, I am, but I don't need that judgment. You get what I'm saying?
On that subject, though.
if she's masturbating, she can't pass judgment.
On this subject, remember when I used to always talk about women that don't really, come up to men and tell them that they're attractive and throw them a compliment? It's always usually men, sourcing that out. Man, today at the movies, bro, old
bitch.
chunk.
Old.
Jeez, I'm talking about easily 85. I'm talking about with the slight shimmy shake,
wrinkled pussy.
Oh yeah, slight shimmy. Dog, she came up to me and I was in the line getting some M&Ms and popcorn because I like to mix it.
Me too. Salty and sweet.
Respect, No.
What is
So-
M&M's and peanuts? What?
Peanut M&Ms and popcorn.
Oh, that's some real niggas.
Yeah.
It's a nigga snack.
Yeah, so she came up to me, dog. She put her hand in the middle of my chest.
that's intimate.
And said,
Too much.
No, I'm talking about, and her daughter's right there at
She need to
the,
be checked
at the
at
counter,
78.
At the counter. And she put her hand on my chest and she was like, I just want to let you know you're handsome. Do you have a lady? And I was like, yeah, I have a lady.
Yeah.
And she was just like, if you didn't, I would make you the happiest man. I said, for real? And then I looked at her daughter and I said, listen, your mama got game.
Yeah.
I can see how you got
Was
here.
the daughter fine?
No way.
Okay, so mama wasn't fine either.
Mama had, I think in her, if we were
Back
able
in
to
the
put
days?
her back to the future in a time machine,
I don't know why this matters to me, but it does. I gotta know.
I feel like she could.
Nobody
have
else
a chance
asking
to get
questions but you. But I can tell
No,
that
I
you're
respect
intrigued.
I respect it. That's why I respect the granny part. But yeah, man, she shot a shot at that age. Imagine that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
dog. It
Don't-
put, even though she was old, it put a sparkle in my
I was just about to say, don't feel too great. She was about 30 years older than you needed to in order to really
It's
feel
that
good about the
pawpaw
compliment.
alpha energy, man. You
Yeah.
got it,
You-
bro. You definitely got the pawpaw alpha
man.
energy, bro.
You know,
No, old hoes love you though.
Ho ho ho. Say ho ho ho.
Worldwide, old hoes love you, nigga. Like I don't know what you do,
Oh
but they
ho,
love
me,
you.
dog.
Yeah, they can sense a strong 401k in you. They can sense it.
They doing free advertising and marketing for their daughter.
Yeah. If she would have tried to hook you up with the daughter, though, I would have respected the game.
No, she
that was
did.
next.
That's what she said.
Oh,
Okay.
No, she
did.
really did.
Yeah.
I
Right.
told you, boy.
Yeah.
I'm
She
like
really did.
Madden when it
Yeah.
come to this,
She was
brother.
like, "Look, he's singing."
Yeah.
Because I think she realized that her
Her daughter don't
chance
have much
was-
hope. Yeah.
Oh shit! I wouldn't.
But you ain't married, though.
I wouldn't have pissed on her if I was on. If she was on fire.
Yeah, I get it. That's ugly.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the phone thing though. I think another thing about going through your partner's phone, it shows a lot of insecurity, and insecurity isn't sexy, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a fact. That's an opinion.
Okay, so you don't believe it does. You think going through your phone, you walk in the room and your girl on your phone combing through everything, like, hey, what's this?
One fact that you can get from that is that she's nosy.
Yeah,
That's a fact. What you talking about is the belief and the truth.
yeah.
What? But okay, then we gonna break this down then. So, what is the catalyst of her being nosy? No, because people ain't
why
just
is she
nosy for
nosy?
nosy
Yeah,
reasons.
why is she nosy?
There's a catalyst. There's a reason.
You don't think she's hoping
that
to find some
ignited the
shit?
flame. What is that reason?
You don't think she hoping to find something? You think she just this is for her gratifying information and shit? Like she wants to find you,
no one
catch you
does
slipping.
something for nothing. So what is it? So that's what I'm saying. There's something driving.
I didn't
that.
even say nothing.
Well,
You said,
well, say something.
he said
then.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't even say nothing.
Well, he was
no,
saying
I was
what
talking
he was
about
saying,
him. But
yeah.
say something then. Say something.
All right. If she's washing your drawers and then she checks the inseam to see if there's any, extracurricular, is she being insecure?
No,
Or-
she's washing laundry.
So
I
is
mean,
it-
you
is
supposed
No,
to put
she's being insecure as fuck to me. You checking my drawers now? You checking my?
I mean, that is true. It could go that way.
I mean, I'm looking at it like that.
It depends on like if she looking for something. If her catalyst is look for cum stains or whatever the case may be.
What if you just had a
Random.
wet dream? What if you just
True.
beat off
God
and
dang,
then
that's
put
it.
your drawers back on and you got a little residue, a little post.
And you didn't really want any. You didn't want to clean up or nothing, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, all this insecurity, all this lack of privacy, it doesn't make you trust her. If you don't feel trusted as a man, I feel like you end up distancing yourself from the person. Like, man, you don't trust me, so why am I going to be close to you? Why should I share anything with you when it feels like no matter what I say, you don't believe it?
Tell me, Leo. Do you think it depends on the catalyst, the reason, the rationale, the purpose?
We're talking about trust here.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about something. So what trust is you using your actual mind to make decisions. So the woman that I want to be with, I don't know what y'all like.
Mm-hmm.
I need a woman so meticulous. That's things she does.
So you welcome a woman getting all up in your shit and your business in every way.
And you call that meticulous.
You call that love, attention to detail. Correct?
Do you know the reward? Have you ever seen I don't know if you ever seen. Have you ever seen the reward of a woman who thinks she got you, but she ain't got you?
As far as like, has you
going
like
through your phone?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I love those
Yeah,
moments.
yeah.
Oh man, those moments are so good because
It's instant gratification.
I like to save it up. You know what I'm saying?
And then you can
instant
almost make her feel
gratification.
bad, the
All right,
guilt trips.
Let me ask you this, because y'all men like me, I'm 31. Y'all look like y'all about my age too. Listen, have you ever been in a situation where she go through your phone and she actually finds something?
Oh hell yeah, I've been there too.
Is it the same feeling?
No.
No.
One comes with doodling, intense urge to doodle right after that, like toilet time. You know what I'm saying?
Stomach drop to you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So all I'm saying is one comes with not so much a good reward, and one comes with a great. I'm talking about you can't describe that feeling of being faithful and being accused of something, and then actually having proof that you're being faithful.
Let me ask you this then: do you feel the need then, vice versa, to go through her phone?
No,
but then why is it okay that she goes through yours?
Because if I want to, I'll go through her phone.
See, to me,
so you're saying it's just based on desire. If she had the desire, you cool. If she didn't have the desire, you straight. She don't got to be that meticulous.
You'd feel comfortable going through her phone?
I came from a day where dial-up internet was a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Now the dial-up internet is in your phone and it comes instantly.
Understood.
I come from the old school. I'm traditional. Why the hell am I worried about something like that?
So
I don't even be on my phone like that. I really don't even like. I'm happy I'm here, so I don't have to answer my phone right now.
Yeah.
The phone is not my friend.
You know what's crazy? I've never thought to go through a chick's phone. One time in my life, I went through a chick's phone.
Oh my God!
You know this when in college, and the irony was I felt like I could because guess what? I was paying the damn bill, ho.
Same for me.
So I can go through that phone, your phone, bitch. You wouldn't have it
I
without
didn't go
me.
through the phone, but I did pull the phone.
You pulled the records,
Yeah,
which
I
is
was
the
so
same
ashamed.
shit.
I was so ashamed.
In fact,
of
one
myself.
would say you went far.
I was so ashamed
you
of
went
myself.
much further than I did.
I was so ashamed of myself.
And I was too, but even after that moment, that's when it hit me. And of course, the nigga found out she was on bullshit. But my point of the matter is, I've never thought to search a phone ever since then, because at the end of the day, people gonna do what they do. You have to pay attention to how they're treating you beyond that.
Yeah.
Because realistically, what you see in their phone, I don't think it's always gonna add up to the truth.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I could go.
Yeah.
All right, to raise your point, because you got a great point. I have always cheated in all my relationships.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just keeping it real.
Okay.
I aspire to be in a relationship where I don't cheat. Okay, with that being said,
You need that accountability.
That's just the background. That's just
I
the
get it.
background on that.
Mm-hmm.
My last confession, 101. People want to know this. My last relationship ended. It stemmed off her going through my phone and finding dirt.
Okay.
So what you saying, fuck that, brother.
Yeah.
If they don't have carte blanche to go through your phone, you're cheating.
That's not true.
That's not true, bro.
not true, bro.
That's your sole opinion.
That's not
because
true.
I mean, if
I
I don't
live
have
this. I live
yeah,
this.
but if
You
I
don't-
don't have a desire to go through someone's phone,
If a woman doesn't go through my phone, I'm cheating on her.
oh my God,
What-
bro, you tripping, bro.
And actually,
You tripping.
Yes, he is tripping. But the thing is, that's the beauty in these conversations. Everyone is different. You know, I used to always tell used to say when I was a little younger, like I'm a dog who in need of a leash. Like if you don't put that leash on me, I'm a fucking stray. You know what I'm saying? You sound like a younger version of me where you need that accountability. You need to know that that bitch can go through your phone, that she gonna check behind you to keep you from yourself, to keep you from doing what you would normally do if you didn't have someone checking on you.
It's not the fact that I need her to do it. It's the fact that I know she can do it, and that's going to keep me in the line.
Yeah, same thing. It's the same shit.
It's not the same.
It is because you want her to keep.
But
you really though, in a way, you need her to save you. You need her to protect you and save you from yourself. Because really, real nigga shit, you should be doing it on your own.
That's what I was about to say.
That's an opinion, brother.
No. But
that's a fact with an opinion. That first part was opinion. The second was a fact.
I agree with that. I agree with your assessment of the fact opinion ratio on that. I think, to be honest with you, it's called self-impulse and self-control because it comes from motherfucking you. So at the end of the day, I shouldn't need my woman to come sit here and make me feel like I need to be in check. I need to be in check for her, right? So and nothing is going to change that. I don't care if the moon and the stars came through, Jesus was sitting here whispering something in my ears. It's my decision to do so, right? And if you can't do it, then how are we going to expect another person to hold you accountable?
Go ahead.
Okay. We all seem like some good guys here. Okay, I'm a good boy for sure. I don't know if y'all some good boys, but I hang out with thugs for real, like bad boy type. And women love a bad boy, right?
They do.
Okay, that's called jeopardy. If on the same side, men need that jeopardy in the relationship to keep themselves good. Same way a good boy can choke they girl while they hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
We can do the same thing they do, but guess what? That's that phone thing is a jeopardy in a relationship that keeps her there. That jeopardy. I mean, it's like a quid pro quo. It's a barter. Just like she needs you to do that bad boy shit, I needed her to be able to go through my phone.
I thought what she needed from me was
protection, provision, and
good
discernment,
man,
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Then you're going to cheat on her when you get her in a good hole. You're going to put her in a corner pocket, and you're going to be all side pocket.
But why would I, though?
What if a chick needed the same thing? What if your girl said to you, what if your girl said to you that I need you to check behind me? I need you to check through my phone.
I never said I need,
but I'm just saying,
well, you kind of
you're not saying you need it, but you're saying you depend on it.
If you don't choke her, she going to find somebody to choke her.
Okay, but you just said you used the word need.
That's my point, though.
She needs that.
Exactly, and I agree.
And
I agree, but that's my point.
You need it
you
too.
seem to rely on her going through your phone in order to stay right.
I'm talking about jeopardy in a relationship. You have to have jeopardy. That squeeze on her neck is the jeopardy. She's like, oh, this nigga dangerous. Same type of jeopardy. I'm not talking about going behind somebody. I'm talking about jeopardy. Jeopardy. Look it up. Danger.
But you know what the danger could easily be? I'm not there. She's not there. The fact that she can leave or I can leave and she's not going to be in my life and I'm not going to be in her life, that's jeopardy enough for anyone. Because if someone's valuable enough, when they leave, when you look at your grandma and you thought she was the world, and when she left this earth, a void was there, and you just you're never the same again. That's jeopardy. That's a result.
I want to make another point.
Right?
Do you want to be in a relationship if it requires
a fear?
Yeah, if it requires fear, if you have to be, nigga, that's basically slavery. I got to whip and lash your ass and all that for you to do what you're supposed to do. When the reality is, it should be a willing thing.
There should be no fear if your ass is faithful.
Agreed.
But okay, so then does the word? I guess.
Let me just tell you. You can sit here all day and talk about faithful. Faithful ain't enough for any relationship. It's faithful by itself. Don't do shit for a woman, and it don't do shit for a man. Because listen, I've had a woman that's faithful and it didn't do shit else, and guess what? Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't all just that, man. It's a nice component of it.
Before you get into a relationship with a chick, I thought about this. Have you ever talked about privacy? Have you ever talked about like what privacy looks like before you get in the relationship?
If you got a friend, I don't know how you feel, but I think the most important thing I've learned from all my relationships is find that best friend, the one that you really can talk to, like you can tell all the real shit to. you're able to have that conversation with no fear or no jeopardy.
So you've had that
I've
discussion, this is what I expect privacy wise.
Yeah.
I need this amount of time alone. I need to be able to keep this to myself, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, we've had conversations like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I think privacy can really stem to a lot of things. There are things that I like to do. I like to catch a movie on a Friday solo. That's my me time. I don't really want a bitch to come every time. You know what I'm saying? That's privacy.
How do you feel, Leo?
You know what I mean? I just think there are things that you can.
You have that conversation though with your girl, or when you're dating in a relationship.
No way, because I never dated. This is my first time dating, being single. But I was gonna say, privacy is conditional. That means as a man, you grow. So maybe when she meets you, you don't meditate, but now you meditate. Now you need that type of time. Maybe when she met you, you didn't work out, but now you work out. You need that privacy. There's no information being withheld. You know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, don't talk to me. I'm meditating. This is my time. It's quiet time. I don't even talk to me at this time.
I mean, so I agree with you. Boundaries can change
as you grow.
Yeah.
You grow. It's conditional. Privacy is secrets are secrets, and they are secrets as soon as they become a secret.
I mean, that's deep, I guess.
On the way home, you smell like the other woman. It's a secret. But if you get home and she don't say nothing, now it's really a secret, super secret.
We
secretized
well,
too now.
We're gonna talk about cheating one episode. This nigga would have been perfect for the cheating episode.
Oh God, that boy.
I'm not a nigga. I'm a brother.
Every woman would have hated him, but
God. And they would have been confused, and they would have been like, I don't know whether I want to be mad at him or not.
I got a deal right now. I'm paying for my own flight when y'all ask me to come. I'm paying for my own flight, I need to come back to this nice ass room with no roof.
No, this nigga would have me look good, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we might need to bring him back.
Because people would compare me to you, but they don't know I compare myself to me.
That makes sense. Every man should do that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
So somebody making you look good should not make you feel any kind of way.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't. I didn't say it in any negative light.
Mm-hmm.
The connotation made it sound like you just won $500.
Wish. All right, so I found some things. I had to work hard. Things to keep private from your partner.
Oh yeah.
Cheat,
all right,
nigga.
let's hear this.
Cheat, nigga.
Well, I mean,
cheat,
again,
nigga.
this ain't that episode, so we ain't gonna take it there.
Yeah,
that requires a
How
whole
many times
episode
have you
to
cheated?
itself.
More than 4?
No, we can't
In my
live
life?
there though.
You about to answer?
In my life, I mean, I can't answer it, nigga. I was a hoe back in the day.
Yeah,
nigga.
let's not answer it this
Worst kind of nigga.
episode.
But yeah.
Your word means nothing.
I have no problem spilling my dirt. When we talk about that, I'll put it all out there. Again, every man done made mistakes. So I'm not worried about that. Ain't no tank shit around here. I don't deserve shit. All right, so things to keep private from your partner.
Let me hear some stuff.
The unkind shit you think when you're angry and tired. You should absolutely never say it out loud. How many times you been in the car with your girl?
Yeah, it's real.
And and everything you're thinking is true. That's the worst part. Everything you're thinking is true, nigga. And she knows it and you know it, but if you say it, you dead in the water. You the worst nigga out here.
That is so true.
You know what I'm saying?
I learned something today.
That can go for a woman too.
No,
a woman
it goes both
can,
ways.
yeah, a woman can rip your soul out if she told you how she felt.
Can I
both
raise the point
ways.
on that one?
Go ahead.
All right. As a man, the more self-aware you are, the less you feel like you got to explain yourself. All right. That's the first point. The second one is you have to, as a man of substance, value, which we are in this room. I fuck with y'all. I told you I pay for my own flight ticket to come back. Listen, we have to learn how to talk to people without making them feel little. That's all you're saying right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and I agree with you. I think the point he's making is, in doing so, in the back of my mind, I am belittling the shit out of her with some of the thoughts that I may have, right?
Yeah.
I'm just not putting it in the forefront. So therefore, guess what? She doesn't feel little, right? So, yeah.
To raise the point on that, you're conditioning yourself not to say bad stuff.
I mean, behaviorally.
I think that I get your point on that. I think it's more about when you say it and how you say it. If I say how I truly feel in the heat of the moment,
Impulse.
it can
it's never gonna come out.
It's
Right?
gonna
Impulse.
come off in a way that I don't really want it to come off. Is it all true? Hell yes. But if I say it that way, you're not gonna. Because one thing with women, right? It's not what you say; it's how you say it. If you say it the wrong way, everything's lost in translation.
Oh, yeah.
And you can say one word, and they'll hold on to that. and forget everything else you said. You know what I mean? So it's really important to communicate on a high level.
I think it also depends on the type of woman, because there's some women that really are good at active listening, which means they're gonna literally
hear what's important,
everything as a body of work, and then be able to, really communicate back with you their feelings. Some women, especially the hot-tempered women, the ill-tempered women, they looking for the buzzword.
Yeah, it's in a majority of women. I think if you say one word, they get distracted. So you said earlier this, and they take it back.
Yeah.
To raise the point on that, you can say everything right, but once you say that word y'all talking about,
it's all gone.
I know the word in my city. I'm from Houston, Texas.
What's that word? Say it.
Shut up.
Oh man,
Come on, you can't say shut up though. You can't say shut
Actually,
up.
shut that shit up is something I say often.
No, you can't say that.
No, I'll say shut that shit up. But it's how you say it. You can't say shut up, shut up, ho. You can't go hard.
You're going to hell, boy.
Yeah, you got to say it with swag. Shut that shit up, girl.
No, come
Stop
on,
that
with
shit.
swag.
Yeah, shut that, man. Stop that shit. Shut that shit up. Like if she knows she's wrong, she should allow. She should be checked right there.
I hear the whole.
Shut that shit up, girl. Like you got to say it like that,
up,
but you can't say it with aggression and passion. You got to say it with a calmness. You know what I'm saying? And it can work. You gonna tell your girl, be quiet, please?
Girl, be quiet.
And listen, everyone has the shutdown stuff. Like I know, like in my relationship, when someone
hit that hoe one more time. Go one more time.
Shut that shit up.
Nigga going, he ain't gonna make it.
I'm just saying that shit
can't
work.
even do it, bro. Just go ahead, bro.
That shit work. This nigga's stupid. All right, so another thing you should absolutely keep private from your partner is your bathroom habits. They say that like
what?
I agree with that.
I read something.
I
A
just
couple
wanna hear
said they've
what he
been
said.
together for 60 years and they don't talk about shitting. They don't talk about any of that.
I want to raise the point on that.
I really agree with that. Go ahead.
Because I listen to BOA. Shout out to BOA book for around for me. But I mean, I think it's cute when the woman when I was 18, I had a girl that said she didn't poop.
I mean,
and I never seen her do it, and I thought that shit was cute. I was like, damn, that's pretty cool.
She's dying.
Then my second chick that we talked about, she used to do it in front of me, and I thought that was disgusting, and I looked at her as a disguster.
Yeah.
And in my third one that actually opened to me about it, she kept it under wraps, and she was like kind of embarrassed about it. And all that. I was like, man, that's cool. At least she covered that. I don't like that shit. So I agree with that. Keep that shit under wraps as long as you can. If I got a boo-boo, go to the other room and talk to the kids. Talk to the kitchen. Go cook some cookies, and I'll be back. And I disinfect this place because you can disinfect that area, and it won't be like that.
I'm not saying you can't say you have to use a bathroom.
No,
I'm
I
saying
know,
we
I
don't
get
need
it.
to discuss in detail.
I've heard many
anything
people
that goes
say
down.
that, it's the whole cliche that people say, man, keep the mystery in your relationship. Listen,
And that's a good thing. Why is mystery is a good thing.
And although I can understand it, I actually don't give a fuck, to be honest with
Yeah,
you. I just don't want you
that's
to
'cause
I
you-
just don't want you to fart or have this conversation when it's sexy time.
That's 'cause
When
you
I'm
eat ass.
No, I'm just saying when I'm out here trying to get sexy, I don't want to hear a
If
I'm
you
like,
didn't,
come on
if you,
now, I'm gonna
you
go sit down now.
Once you start
you
eating
can have it.
ass, you got to be comfortable with all
That
the
is
bodily
not-
movements. That's what it is. Because
Why do you put me in this
No,
one
I'm
little,
just-
one,
no.
this one area,
It's
this
a big-
detention area, just because?
I'm just saying,
of that
I
scenario.
don't believe that most men want to hear their girl talking about shitting. And you remember your ex?
I like hearing.
Remember your ex? She would talk about shitting at dinner, at like restaurants and shit. She was fucking weird.
Yeah, that's a
You know what
long
I'm
time.
saying?
Hey, listen. Disgust.
I don't like that.
Disgust is one of those things, right? Where once you're disgusted, you're disgusted. Kind of like a restaurant.
You can come out of it.
No, like a restaurant. You know how you go to a restaurant, you be like, and they get bad service or something bad happen. You be like, I'm never coming back here again. Well, think about that happening in the middle of your relationship.
I don't know if the food good. I might come back.
You know, so
I
you
care
don't
about the
you don't
service.
find you don't find it cute that your woman is that comfortable around you now.
Cute, nigga.
Okay, I'm my bad.
Cute.
All right, I'm
No.
gonna just sit back over here.
No, man. And
because I don't like the way you're looking at me.
and
Leo.
I'll tell you this.
And,
I ain't
and,
really-
and you got sunshine.
I'm praying for you.
You got sunshades on and all this shit.
Yeah,
and
though,
I-
like a woman.
These are the Leo Rich.
and I can
Everybody in the
see
city wearing these in Houston.
No, seriously though, it should be a privacy thing. Like even ladies, I'm gonna keep it real. Like you're on your cycle and shit. Niggas don't want to see the pads rolled up.
Dog, I wash
on
my
the
hands
counter.
in a chick's piss. It wouldn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Let's move on to the next question. All right.
Shit,
What was the next?
He
what was,
said he would wash his hands on a woman's
the weirdest fucking shit.
urination on his hand.
Okay,
what's the
all
next
right.
one on
I'm
that?
never
So
shaking
thing-
your hand again, brother.
I
all
wouldn't.
right, bro.
I wouldn't.
It's all right.
Headbutt,
Nothing
headbutt
but
from
that,
now on.
nigga, that,
Headbutt.
All right, so you
Real
should,
Ebu shit.
you can keep your journals and your diaries private.
You should.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I think that should be a safe place. You know, and I don't keep a journal or a diary, but for a moment when I was in a bad place in life, I had like a digital journal.
Ain't nothing wrong
All
with
right.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have an exception,
And
right?
I would say some mean shit.
One
You know what I
exception,
mean?
right? One exception. One
Yeah, if you read my shit,
You
you'd be
still
like,
have it?
"Fuck."
You
Yeah, I
still
got
have
still. I got
Can
some
you,
of them.
can you shoot me some?
Nah, man.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
It's a
one
bad
exception though. One exception with that, because I agree with that. If she letting another man read that book, I need to read that book.
Oh
look. Yeah, but I don't know.
No,
no one
no,
should
I
be
agree.
reading that.
No, because
No,
you
we
be
agree
like,
with you.
you'll be like, no, I don't need to read it. But then you find out Jeremy read it.
If Jeremy read it, nigga, and I have knowledge of it, yeah, I got to read it too.
Yeah.
It's. I mean,
That's
fair's
the
only
exception.
fair's
But
only fair.
I agree with that. But
Nothing's more opening or eye opening than reading your partner's journal. Oh my God, you really to know how they really feel.
Who they really are
Yeah,
at the
it'll
fiber
blow
of
you,
them.
it'll blow your mind. So I don't think it's fair to read those
It's your low budget
You know,
therapist, man. So
it
I mean,
is.
to be honest with you, you shouldn't do that.
little self therapy.
Yeah.
All right. Lastly, sex escapades with your past lovers. I don't think your girl wants
let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
You need to let it
want
go.
to know that though.
You
No,
like
you
to know
don't.
that?
No, you don't.
You get off on that?
Bro,
No, it's not getting off. I just want to know if it's some shit that she fucking like I want to know about it.
What if you can't come through? But I'm gonna say, listen to this.
You might not be able to perform.
Leave
like
it
him.
alone, man, and let God bless it, man.
What if she say he made me come 10 times that night, and now you
That nigga ain't doing that.
You ain't never got past. You ain't never got past 3 and shit.
Trust me, that nigga is doing that.
No.
You a niner. She thinks she need a tenner.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying though, like, and you only get the 3. 3 is good now. Most chicks ain't even seeing 3.
Hey, 3.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact is that one
You
nigga
get to
gave
the third
9.
quarter, you just
Do
don't-
you want that pressure on yourself?
I'll tell you a story on this one.
You funny.
I'll tell you a story on this one.
Yeah.
And this one and I'm telling on myself, but it's all right. But basically, yeah, I asked about these, sexcapades, right?
Yeah.
And she told me like, okay, there's this one dude that could really just eat her out and make
Yeah.
her come.
What's his
straight
name?
from-
She didn't tell your name?
She ain't saying.
But she
we'll
gonna,
don't need to
she
know
gonna,
the nigga
she
name.
gonna introduce
we'll
you to him
just
one
call
day.
we'll just call him Charlie. S.
Unknowingly.
Right?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I couldn't achieve that level.
What?
And then what I did, I remixed that bitch.
Now
got
it's
it-
Sprite.
Ate it from the back. And then guess what?
He got it from the front and did way better.
You
He
did
got
a
all
different thing.
hundreds.
And destroyed his record.
The
so you know what I'm
prob-
saying?
the
You gotta-
problem
you,
is-
you got to be able to understand the importance of that. And let me tell you, that could be a driving force for you to really.
Some people work best under pressure.
Yeah,
I agree.
I work real
but
good
some
under
people
pressure.
fold under pressure. And so imagine hearing that and you're like, damn, nah, I can't. You in your head. You can't even get the dick up because you worried about what the last
Hey,
nigga did.
I got-
She fucked that nigga 6 years ago and you worried about it.
You
got something
mentally
to say. I
weak.
got something to
Mentally
say.
weak. Mentally weak. Yeah.
If they don't
agree.
get these brownies, they tripping. You get these in Orlando? Where can you get
Yeah,
them?
Yeah, they in
this
Orlando.
Holly's cupcakes up in Waterford. You like them, don't
Yeah.
you?
What's the
Just tell the truth.
address? You should
They
have
got
address.
a few more.
What's their
They got a
address?
couple more in the
Yeah.
city.
I'm pulling
city
up.
too.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
it's
pulling
on
up.
Get you
point.
the address.
Shout out
They
to
on
Holly's,
point.
man. Yeah.
2-bite cupcakes. They don't get no better than
And
that.
you know what? You don't feel bad about it. You,
You
can
don't.
walk away.
You don't.
I'll let Holly
Until
go through
you
my
eat
phone.
12, then maybe.
Yeah.
I'll let Holly
You'll
go
let
through my
Holly-
phone.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Yeah. Oh, you'll let.
Big old Holly.
Guess what? You're gonna end up cheating on her based on what you say.
Well, she's going through his phone, so he'll keep it right. You know what I'm saying? He'll
I
keep
have
it
a
right.
second phone for Holly.
Oh shit.
She get the burner.
All right, so we want to attack privacy from a different aspect now, from the perspective of we're in a relationship and now we need to keep what we have private from the world, right?
That's called, what's the other one? What you said?
Well, it's privacy still, but just a different aspect of it. Now we
Oh,
want to
the
keep
definition. We
what
dig into it
yeah,
definitely.
same
Yeah.
The
different
privacy
definition
of your relationship
versus the privacy
to the
within the
external
relationship.
world. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
financial issues is the first thing you want to keep private about your relationship.
Not-
if you're having any problems, you don't really want to tell people about those.
No, I understand your problems, yeah, but letting people know who paid the cost to be the boss, hey, I'm gonna let them know.
You think so?
Nah,
I
I
don't
can't
think
do
that
it
works
like
out
that.
well either.
What you mean?
Women-
Hey, what you mean? I'm providing a life that she couldn't
I
get
st- I
by
still-
herself.
I
So
still-
I'm
I
telling people, I'm letting people know, my
Yeah.
woman, I provide a life for my wife that she couldn't have by herself.
I just wanted to be
And
viewed.
she needs to be reminded that publicly.
and I don't want. and I just don't feel like
No,
that
I
might
don't
be the
believe
right
that.
way. I knew you
No,
did.
no. At home, no. Yeah, I would. check her at the house, bro. Like, I have no problem with that. But publicly, definitely don't want to do that.
But guess what?
It'll tear her down.
But guess what? If you don't do it publicly, it will never be out there because she's not gonna say it. So say something go wrong and you pay.
But that makes you a good guy, though. Like you said, we're men of substance, and because we're men of substance, yeah, we're a good guy. We're not gonna do it like that.
It depends on your motivator, bro. Like, what's your motivator? Like, for me, I'm taking care of my woman because I'm taking care of my woman.
I just need her to know.
Yeah,
I just need her to know. I don't need anybody.
I don't really
to know.
care about any of the accolades associated with that shit because that's what I'm doing. That's what I was made to do.
When I negotiate investors and sponsors, right? I tell people you want to be a sponsor, but we're not going to promote your brand, but you'll get an ROI. If you're a sponsor, we're going to promote your brand, but you don't get an ROI. I'm a sponsor. I need my brand to be out there. Because guess what? That's my safety net.
Safety net for what, though, bro?
I don't know if that applies in a relationship.
What's your safety net?
That's
though?
business for sure, but not.
Yeah, I can understand the business sense of it, but what's your safety net? Safety net in what? What if the relationship don't go right?
On my accountability.
So you worried about what other people think of you?
On my count. Now I don't care about it. On my accountability.
Well, you know what you do, though.
If you know what you do, then you don't need to worry about that.
I let the world know. I'm an example for the world. When I get a relationship, it's going to be an example for the world. And I'm going to let people know I paid the cost to be the boss, and that's why we live the way we live. And my woman is very happy.
You sound like a real stunner, though. That's just you. Just like you
no,
sound like you just
I've
like
never
to
been in
stunt.
that. I've never been in that situation, but it's something I aspire.
So you aspired to stunt on these bitches.
Why is that stunt? That's an opinion, man. That's subjectional.
No, I get where you come in. I guess it just comes down to what matters to you and what doesn't. And when it comes to stuff like that, I
My
like
money
to move
matters.
I like to move in silence. You know what I'm saying?
I'm probably a little bit more like that.
I like
too.
when they know.
Hey,
as long as she know what I do.
Yeah, as long as she knows.
That's fine with
But
me.
at the end of the day, the people who matter, they'll know.
Yeah.
So do you?
You know what I'm saying? Like her mama and them, they'll know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel what you're saying.
You care about the social media field?
No, I
out
never
there?
said that.
Oh, no, I'm just asking you if you care about it.
I don't care about no. You can have my social media today, bro. I don't care about no.
No, I just want to know.
I get paid off social media now, so I kind of care, but I really don't care.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Bet.
I really don't care.
You just care about the people that are
You
important.
know what
to
I
you.
realized
Yeah,
though
I get
about privacy before we go to the next thing? It's really weird. Like, women, they want honesty, right? And then when you tell them the truth, they still don't believe you. You know what I mean? Like, you ever had a chick ask you a question and she's like, "Hey, yeah, who's that girl calling?" And say, "Oh man, she's such and such," and she's like, "Mm-hmm."
Why is a bitch calling you?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 10 good reasons why a woman would be calling you.
No, I mean, I'm just saying you
So
have
you
female.
don't have female friends?
and
Tell
not
me
even
10 reasons a woman would be. I can tell you 10 for me.
Oh, well,
I live a great life.
Well,
I'm single.
I definitely. Every female is not someone I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I have platonic friends and or associates or old college classmates and things like that we catch up every once in a while. If one of them hits me up and he's like, "Man, who was that?" And I say, "Oh yeah,
So you
such
have
and
lady
such hit me
friends.
up." Just homies. I can't even call them friends because that would indicate or imply that I'm talking to them regularly. This might be someone I talk to every 2-3
You
years.
have associates.
Again, though, if I tell the truth, why is it that even when a man tells the truth, so much doubt is placed on
you
him?
started that conversation with friends, then went to associates. That's two different things.
Well, I didn't do that then. I'm just saying she asks who it is. I say this is who it is, but she still don't believe him. I just tend to see a lot of that when it comes to women that
I think
when
you-
you tell them the truth, they still have a hard time believing it.
I love you like a brother for real, but I think you lack accountability in your cheatingness.
No, first of all, I love accountability and
You want
embrace it.
freedom. You want freedom in a relationship.
Who doesn't want freedom in a
No,
relationship?
No, you have privacy, not freedom.
Well, that's just it. In this case, though, I don't even know that it goes against privacy because I'm giving you the answers. You asked me a question, I answered it, but you still don't believe me. I don't know if freedom is the right word in a relationship. I don't know any nigga who free in a relationship.
You just said
free
you
in
should
regards
have it.
to that you can do what you want to do, but not in regards to fucking who you want and doing what you want. That
agreed.
goes against the
Yeah.
commitment and the that you made entirely. I'm just saying, women, you say you want the truth. You ask questions. When the truth is given to you, believe it. How a nigga tell you the truth and now you don't like the answer? Do I look fat in this dress? I say, yes, bitch, you do. And I'm going to leave the bitch out. Don't worry about it. But yes, you do look fat in that dress. Now you're angry. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of that in relationships where you ask for something and then when the truth hits you, you can't handle it.
But that goes back to the paradigm shift. I'm saying that word, paradigm.
Yeah.
We have to learn how to communicate without making people feel small.
Yeah. Easier said than done, though.
Because she could say something about you, you're not that tall. It's compared to all the other dudes she talked to. She can bring that up every day.
Yeah, but see, you know what, though? Things like that bother you only if it bothers you. You get what I'm saying? A chick could say that to me. I'm 5'11", and a chick said, "Man, you're not as tall as my last nigga.
That was just one
He was
example.
6'4".
We can go on and
Well,
on.
yeah. But I guess
we're
my
using
point.
this as an
Yeah, I guess
example.
what my point is, if you're confident and secure in yourself about these things, then none of that can really hurt you.
But we're talking about men. Now you're talking about when your woman's asking, she's compliment baiting.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You already know
they
what's
do that
going
shit
on
all
as
the
a
time.
man. Why won't you just buy into the game? This is your woman that you want to.
So you say you should lie to your girl.
Not lie, but you can say something that's not making her
Okay,
feel
so your
small.
girl asks you if she looks fat in this dress, and you know she
You don't look like Lizzo in it.
Yeah, I
Dang,
guess that
you know,
could
that
work.
is- that-
I guess that could work. If she's smart,
Shout out to Lizzo.
yeah. No, fuck Lizzo. But if she's smart though, she's gonna be like, "Man, this nigga just pacifying me." Like she'd be a fool to take it. You know what I mean? Like only a dumb girl would let that go over her head.
But she'll understand that the compassion that you're actually putting into that statement.
I'd like to believe a woman respects a real nigga, a
She-
nigga who says it
But
just how it is.
Women are emotional thinkers, bro.
I agree.
So do not say things that's logical and expect it to make sense.
Yeah, that might be the deepest shit you said all day. You can't hit them with no logic. That you got to talk to a woman through emotions. Ain't that some shit?
Not every woman is emotional.
Not every woman. That's why I find that I work best with a woman who has a more masculine
Me
mentality.
too. I'm starting to.
Yeah, I like a chick that think like a nigga. You know what
Dog,
I'm
and I
saying?
didn't realize I did until I went back and saw the thug chicks that I've been with.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like,
currently dealing with.
yeah.
man.
But yeah, man, it is what it is. What's the other one, man? I'm interested on that last one that you was talking about.
All right, that might have been the last one. As
Oh,
far as
was
the
it?
sex
Oh,
appeals.
okay.
All right, but okay. We on a different one. All right, so the next one was fights. You want to keep fights private. You know what I'm saying, from the outside world. Funny story with this. Not really so much funny, but sad. Early in my marriage back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
like whenever a nigga be mad, nigga be going to social media.
I remember those days.
And I nigga
I
used
used
to
to
post
love those
something.
days.
And let me tell you, I was really discreet with my shit, or so I thought.
No, you thought you were, dog.
But what I would do, I wouldn't like put my shit out, purposefully or say, yeah, man, last night
It was
she did
metaphorically,
this.
yeah.
It was more metaphorically. I would speak in use generalized statements and just so that it could be accepted as a whole. Now, anyone who knew me would be like, nigga, what such and such did. You know what I'm saying? And they go at me immediately. And I think anyone who really knew me knew that it would always come from a place of experience. But you really can't let your fights get out there in the streets. Like that's a young mistake.
And I'll agree with you on that because when it comes to the whole fighting situation, a lot of the time, because I know people who legitimately will drag people, will go on IG Live, and then they'll drag them there, and then they'll put a post out, and then and it's meant for certain people, and they drag it, and guess what? They end up staying with them.
Oh yeah.
So then
anniversary post 2 weeks later.
So then at the end of the day, why drag people and then after that, you knowingly know that you're gonna stay
Makes
with
you
them.
look bad.
And then you want people to empathize with you. No, that it doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
right?
It was a young mistake.
And then to be honest with you, now you're putting that man or that woman in a position to have to get the looks and be judged and defend themselves because you've literally put your whole shit on display and painted him. You colored him bad. You colored her bad.
Yeah, I think
know,
that's
it's a bad look.
I think that's something people young in relationships do. They share their issues too quickly, and it isn't even publicly social media. Sometimes it's family and things like that, and even that can send.
And that's
things
even
bad.
you can color him bad with your family.
Yeah, because your parents and your siblings and they never get over that. Like you do because you love them, but they don't even see that person.
How
So
you feel about that,
all they do is they heard that bad and they hold on to it
Forever.
10 years later. They like, man, remember when that bitch did that? Like, damn, nigga, like we've been over that.
How you feel about that, Rich?
I agree with both of y'all, and I appreciate you taking accountability for the.
Oh yeah, it was on some weird shit.
That was some real nigga shit. I mean,
I was fucking up. I was fucking up.
That went on about 2 years though.
Yeah, and sometimes there was some deep posts too. You know what I'm saying? I used to get shit started on that on the book.
Yeah, the book get crunk too quick when it comes to drama. But I'm gonna say, and also you made a great point, and just to raise your point, have you ever jumped on somebody's side? Like say no look.
Yeah.
You say your woman's tripping tonight, right? And then you call me like, Rich, you tripping? You seen all that bullshit she was on? And I'm like, yeah, she was on some bullshit. Then he called me back the next day, like, man, we made up. Now everything I said the night before, he like, that's how you felt about my woman, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't take it too far.
So
you can't take it too far.
You gotta begin with the end in mind. Like I know they're gonna be back together. I ain't got nothing to say about that shit. I ain't emotionally tied to none of that shit.
Yeah.
So like I ain't got nothing to say. So I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on who you tell
bro.
because
That's a good example, bro.
it definitely depends on who you tell, how the dynamic of your relationship. Because it says how real you can keep it, and then y'all be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
And then sometimes the shit you say, you already knew to be true too.
One more. Also, sometimes people be waiting to say the stuff they already said too. So it's kind of call somebody with some fake drama. You know they don't like your girl. Like, man, she tripping. Man, I told you that bitch was.
Yeah, they was ready.
I was just playing, bro. Yeah, we getting married tomorrow. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You out here testing niggas out
No,
here.
I'm just saying though. But
That's
I mean,
tough.
the example is people be ready to say that stuff anyway. But if you give me the information, then I recite the information to you and be like, man, that's some fucked up shit. I didn't know she was like that.
No, you right.
That's a different type of reaction than somebody be like, they did what? They crossed the street? They was jaywalking? Oh, they don't. And you're like, damn.
All right, so you definitely never tell deep family secrets. You definitely got to keep
like
those
how
private.
deep we talking about?
I don't know, like
Granny and Papa was brothers and sisters.
yeah, like
Like your brother and sister are bastards?
yeah, no,
Hey.
screw you, bro. That was personal. Like something like
You have to tell them though, because that's a bloodline too now.
well, not necessarily. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't think you got to tell deep fan. Like if your great grandma killed your great grandfather, like.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to know that.
No, for real, because especially if it's an unsolved mystery, it's not
Yeah,
something.
not even that. But then you're gonna
I
look
think,
at the women in your family different.
I
Oh, so
object.
y'all killing niggas in y'all family.
I
Like,
object. She needs to know who she going around when she fucking with y'all.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
She needs to know. She did that.
no, but I'm saying your partner knows. You told them, but you don't need to tell the outside world.
I thought we were
of
talking about
what's going
partners.
on.
We
Yeah,
were talking about the
yeah,
world?
we're talking about what we keep private in your
Between
relationship
us
from
versus-
the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so privacy, our relationship
That's a
from the world.
secret, though.
Yeah, you got to keep that secret. You got to keep that secret within the family.
I
You
don't. I think that's not a secret between you and your spouse, though.
Yeah,
You need
maybe-
to tell your spouse.
Maybe not that one exactly.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's between. It is between the spouse. It's just to the world. We just don't. Talk
Okay,
to the
this
world.
one for sure we'll all agree on. Infidelity or affairs that have occurred during the relationship.
No, she keep that to herself.
You do not. You don't want her telling her mom that. Like, yeah, mom, and that nigga cheated on me. Because once that comes out, bruh,
Oh, what you mean? What?
I'm
You're
saying-
speaking from first person in
I'm
every
saying.
position.
Oh yeah, I've been on every side of everything.
She
I've
needs to
lived
tell
long
them
enough.
that you cheating, bro.
No, she don't, bruh. Come on. If she
If
does
gonna-
that,
if she's gonna stay with him,
yeah,
then it
if
don't
she's
make no
gonna do
sense.
that and break it off with me,
Then fine.
handle your business.
No, she needs
But
to
if
tell
you're
them
gonna
for they can watch the keys. You remember football? You play your keys. A cheating nigga will give up his keys.
Well, I can't wait till you get in a relationship because I call bullshit on a lot of things you saying right now.
So when was the last time?
last time you been in a
Yeah,
relationship?
when was the last time you were in a relationship? How was the length of that time? How serious was it?
Are y'all passing judgment?
No, I'm just.
I'm not
trying to
passing judgment, but
understand.
listen.
we need-
I need my lawyer.
I'm
We
big
need
on
context.
I'm
I need
big
my-
on
I need my
accountability,
lawyer.
right?
We need context.
I'm big on
I need my
accountability,
lawyer.
right? So when I got caught cheating, right, and it was so crazy.
Which time was this?
This was about
Not the-
5-6 years ago, whatever. It was like 5-6 years ago. But my point of the matter is, when I got caught, shortly thereafter, we had an event to attend with her and her friends, right? And she told all her friends, nigga.
Dang.
Yeah,
bro.
she had all prior to. Can you imagine how uncomfortable my dinner was?
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine
Right.
how uncomfortable? So that's my point. You don't share everything in these situations. Like when
Are
it
you
comes to
being a
that.
victim in something that you
Hell
caused?
yeah, nigga, you a victim. Hell yeah,
Hell
you a victim.
no.
Dog, would your girl switch it up? Would your girl want you to do that?
You put yourself in that position,
Would your
brother.
girl want you to do that?
You
say
put
your
yourself
girl,
in that
obvious
position.
that day, but say your girl cheats
Yeah.
on you. Does she want to go? Does she want you to tell
But
all
let's-
your friends?
But let's switch it up.
Come on, bro.
Let's switch it up. Let's.
You sound like somebody who don't want to.
No, but let's switch it up.
I want to hold
Leo, let's
myself
say-
accountable to you, my girl, but
let's
not
say your
them.
girl. Your girl can't keep.
It
Hold on,
ain't
hold
up
on,
to
hold
you
on.
to say who she tells
Hold-
if you cheating, brother.
Hold on. Let's get away from the cheating. Let's say your girl can't keep a job and she got fired 18 times. It's within the span of 6 years. Do you think it's right for you to go tell all your boys this bitch can't keep?
First
shit?
of all,
you staying with her now.
First of all,
I'm asking you.
First of all, I'm too embarrassed to tell anybody that.
Yeah, but she knows. That's my point,
just
though.
'cause-
She already knows. You're
No,
embarrassed about it, but
he
she
just
already
said,
knows.
Should I tell my
No.
boys about it? That's the question. Should I tell my boys?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not telling my boys that because that's embarrassing.
But what if she does?
Yeah, what happened if she does it?
She tells my boys?
Yes, nigga. She
How she
tells the
talking to
public.
my boys?
She could
She
tell.
talk-
She could tell your boys. She could tell your mama, whoever. Point of the matter is, she didn't keep it between you and her.
That's something that she's fighting, and I'm going to help her through that. But at the end of the day, that's her putting herself out there. I have nothing to do with that.
Well, nigga, it
You're-
makes you
you're in
look
a
bad. Don't make her look
relationship,
bad. You being unemployed and
The fact
unable
that
to,
you- the
and
fact that you're
incapable of finding a
staying
job.
with her, you're staying with her. You're supporting her. So they're gonna be like, "Dang, why Leo can't just? Why he can't keep his chick in check, dog? Like
Keep
he
my chick in check
He
at-
carrying the whole
at
family.
work? At work?
he carrying the whole family. Dang, he got a lazy chick.
So
He got
Hold on. In this case, who can't keep a job, her or him?
her.
Well, then again, that's my point. You don't want to. Oh, you saying he'd
let-
be ashamed to
Yeah,
say it if
or
it was
even
her?
even if it was him. Let's say you couldn't keep a job and she told all her friends.
Yes,
How would
nigga,
you feel?
You'd hate that shit,
she
bro.
is going to tell all her friends. You have no way around that.
But she's
you
staying
hoping
with you.
she don't?
Hope.
You hoping she
But
don't?
she's staying with you. So now you going to the barbecue and everyone they out there sharing plates. They out there putting the barbecue chicken. You see Leo out there. He shouldn't eat no chicken. That nigga ain't
But
brought
are-
home.
are-
he ain't brought home a rooster. to
But
cook,
are you
know what I'm
paying
saying?
bills or are you losing your job? I'm confused.
Let's say if you don't got no job,
She's
you
saying
can't
you
pay no bills.
you unemployed and you
often.
can't pay bills. So she taking care of everything and she telling people
She
about
telling
your
people.
struggles.
What did you say earlier about secrets? It stems from what? Fear and,
Yeah.
and
And
insecurities.
shame. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that feeling's coming from because you know damn well your ass should be
You
keeping that
shamed.
job.
Yeah, you damn well you shamed.
So don't be trying to pass it off on her like she's making you a victim.
But, bruh-
you making yourself a victim.
But bruh, y'all together.
But
it's
y'all
her
together.
job to
Y'all
hold
are unit.
to hold
she
you
need
down.
to leave your ass.
I'm not saying that's not true. But when y'all together, you're a unit.
Hold on, you not saying that's not true? Nigga had a down moment. The company downsized. Nigga, I'm gonna bounce back in 3 months. Nigga, she got to leave me. And you know what? I don't want that bitch anyway.
I'm
leave.
not saying she got to leave you,
I
but I'm
said
saying
19 jobs. Y'all,
if-
y'all missing the
if y'all
context.
together, but I'm just saying if y'all together, Leo, at the end of the day, you want your woman to have a united front,
Yes.
regardless of the situation. If she's staying with you and you staying with her, why make your why put everyone in your business? Is the
Yeah.
question. Why would you be comfortable with everyone in your business? Give me a benefit of that. Because it's not just accountability.
I got one benefit.
Accountability is not
one
just
benefit. That's it.
is accountability.
Okay, the accountability is always. I'm always accountable for
Yeah.
anything that happens in my life. But I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna put it out there so somebody can find this bitch a job.
Oh, so you trying to help her? Why?
I don't
It's
know.
one thing to go on LinkedIn and put a resume up for. It's another to go tell. It's another to start go tell niggas, hey man, she ain't got no job,
Listen,
dog.
Can you
Bitch,
get,
can
can
you
you get
get
my
my bitch a
broke
job?
ass? Can you get my broke ass husband?
I
a
see
job?
I see
He
backwards
ain't been
as
doing
hell.
shit lately.
I would show y'all how I would do that. I would tell y'all how I would do that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, peace and blessings. God bless everybody. I just want to let y'all know my woman is going through a very dire time.
She don't want no one to
She
know
don't
that.
want nobody to know that, bro.
She don't want
You
no-
being insensitive. You being insensitive, bro. She don't want nobody to know that.
But you got to understand, my motivation is to get people to help give her a job.
And you would be
Leo.
fine with it if it was on the
Leo,
other. She was on the other foot.
Yes.
Unless she signs.
Yes.
Unless she signs off on it, it's not going to be cool.
Yeah.
If she signs off on it, then what?
Then you good.
Okay, boom.
But
Okay,
if
we
she
done with that
isn't-
topic then.
Yeah, but
But
she
if
ain't gonna
she
sign
did-
up
she
on
gonna
it.
sign.
She ain't gonna sign
No,
off
she's
on that.
not.
She gonna sign for Leo.
She ain't gonna sign off on that shit, bro.
She gonna sign for Leo.
What's the next
All right, your partner's insecurities. Dog, if your girl come to you crying saying, I hate the way I look, you can't go tell people she hate the way she look, dog. You got to keep her secrets to
What is
herself.
that? That ain't their business. That's an easy one.
Yeah, that's my point. Her insecurities, your partner's insecurities need to be kept to themselves. If you got a little dick and you're ashamed of it, you don't want your girl to be joking with her friends like, man, I love that nigga and I love that little dick nigga.
Little,
you don't want
it's subjectional.
Subjective is the word you're looking for.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
I've been waiting. Somebody fix that for like 3
I got you.
years.
I got you.
I'm on my way now.
Little is subjective, I guess. But
Subjectional.
you definitely,
And he went back
to black
it.
people.
Yeah,
But you definitely don't want to share your partner's insecurities. You got to keep those to yourself.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, anything about your sex life, any performance-related issues or anxiety, you do not share with anyone. And this is a problem.
Yeah, this one's worldwide though.
Yeah, because I believe women are always talking.
No, I take that.
Men do as well. Because y'all know ain't nothing off subject with us.
No, it's true.
Listen.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Listen. It's a gender thing. Because women can do things to make their vagina get wet again. Because some women have excessive dryness, depending on what medicine and kind of things they're going through.
Damn.
Now, if a man is at his biggest and that's all he get, what can he do?
Well, I mean that part is true.
There is erectile dysfunction. Let's say
No, they erectile. No, we talking about the subject. I just said,
But
at
that's
the
just
biggest,
it, though.
he just
Anything about sex.
Anything
So
about
what
sex.
if he's having issues getting hard?
Getting
and
hard.
He got ED.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that shit
don't
being
want that.
spread around.
You should make the question say that.
Well, I don't want to be specific. It says anything
But then
about
you
sex
get
because it could be.
specific. That's
Well,
crazy.
yeah, because I'm trying to give you examples where you wouldn't want that information shared. You know what I mean? If you making your partner come 5 times and you lasting for an hour, you want them to scream that from the mountaintops. Go tell everybody. Hell, I can't tell you how much pussy I got on referral.
Now-
but if it was bad, you don't want that shit being shared.
Now, listen, if my boy sell erectile functional medicine, then what? I tell him, right?
Well, nigga, your doctor could have got that for you too, though.
Well, if you don't go to the doctor, black people don't go to the doctor.
Go to a herbalist. There's a lady. It's a lady who got them horny goat weed pills.
And maca too. Maca helps
Yeah.
too. Maca is a root from Peru.
Yeah.
Maca.
I
I've seen
every
it.
once in a while I take.
It helps with fertility too.
Yeah, and they don't got that problem.
I just feel like it can lead to a feeling of disrespect, because as long as it never gets back to that person, I think you Gucci.
Yeah,
But if in the event
you shouldn't do it. It's wrong.
No,
anyway.
I'm just saying it's wrong. But in the event that it actually got back to the person, do you think you could survive that relationship, Rich? If it got back,
Yeah.
that your woman was talking about your ED and he can't satisfy me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting a young boy because this nigga too old, or whatever the case may be, or it's a situation, a number of situations,
Yeah.
and it gets back to him. How would
Keep
you
it
feel?
real too, Rich. I
How would-
don't
yeah.
want to hear none of that bravado shit. Like it's all good.
How
Keep
would
it
you
real.
feel?
How would you feel?
I would leave.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
coming
the
back from it.
Hey,
huh?
that's real shit right there. I'll give you that right there. That's real shit.
So there's no coming back from it.
There's no coming back from it, dog.
Look, see that happens when men aren't that woman's type.
Nah. But
A lot of factors go into it.
There's a lot of factors, 'cause, I mean,
go into it.
Look,
A
your
hard
wo-
dick
your-
is a hard dick.
Yeah, because you were his type enough to get him.
look,
Yeah.
look,
But
your woman shouldn't be able to keep her hands off of you.
yeah, in this case, it
We're
ain't.
not talking
That
about
ain't
that.
the
We're
problem. In
talking
this
about
case is
he can't just
he
get it
can't
up.
get it up. You don't want that to be
Even
knowledge,
with a woman
public knowledge.
even with a woman, you her type, and she's infatuated like she should be, she gonna figure it out.
So you saying if a man can't get up, it's what the woman needs to do to figure it out.
That's
to
how
get him
she
up.
should be thinking.
She
shouldn't be running around thinking, "Hey, maybe I should talk to her about this."
And talking about it. Yeah.
She should be
She's
trying to
like,
attack
"Hey,
the problem
maybe I
herself.
could just pull up and just bam at work with the titty and then say, "Meet me later."
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a positive approach.
That's
I respect
no,
that.
It is a
I respect
positive
that.
approach. I mean,
I respect that.
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
know that a woman's natural, because that's almost disrespectful to a woman. Imagine how she feels. Dick been getting hard now today. It don't. She maybe knows she put on a few pounds. It's in her head too, so she should be motivated.
Okay. She should be looking at this man's schedule. Man, my man worked 50 hours a week. Man, he's sitting down for this. She need to be finding ways to switch up what he got going on. Cause sitting
Get his
down,
blood moving.
yeah, cause sitting down and driving, cause DoorDash and Uber is a real thing out here right now. That hurts. I mean, that's a thing. Erectile dysfunction. That stems from that type of stuff. You sitting down all day, it's no bueno. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm
so
starting-
it's like the woman has to. because you giving her provision and protection. So God is already blessing y'all, and boom, he gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
He'll make it happen, bro.
There's just a lot of
If
negative
it worked
things.
before, because a lot of times it stems from like sex was good, then it kind of falls off. But guess what? If anything how it start, that can finish. That's how I believe. Things
I
usually
agree.
end how they finish.
Yeah. There's a lot of negative things that can happen with sex, not being able to please your partner, make them come, not lasting long. A lot of women complain about that actually more than anything. Niggas coming too fast and shit like that. That it's a bad look, bro. It's a bad look.
Yeah,
Coming fast, I mean, look.
That's once it get on your resume.
If she thinks you're coming too fast, this is what's wrong.
Pussy too good.
No, I'm trying to tell you, this is a real thing. She don't understand that sex is for you.
Oh, that's how you feel, huh?
She
Sex
doesn't
is for the
understand.
man.
No. Sex is for you. If a woman that loves you and dwells in you and wants to be a part of you, she'll be glad
That you come fast,
that you came.
but not fast, nigga.
No, that you came, because guess what? You could be fucking out all day, and then if you don't come, a woman doesn't feel the same.
I agree with that. But if you come in a minute, she is not happy, bro.
That's because she has been conditioned. She had conditioned her pussy for something else, and that's not the type of woman you need to be with.
That's not true, man.
That's not true.
That's an opinion, then, nigga. But no, nobody wants sex for that for a short period of time. I don't want no head for no.
If a
1
woman's
minute.
not having sex, what's a short period of time to her?
I mean, it all
If a
varies.
woman's not having sex, what is a short period of time
it's-
for her?
it's-
1 minute is short, no matter what.
Yeah.
So you're going 1 for 1 all the time?
I'm just saying there are a lot of
Who?
women who are expressing that their man come fast regularly.
Because they are with multiple partners.
Oh, they's talking about they one nigga, man.
They have been with multiple partners. They have conditioned their pussy to be used to something else.
Yes, nigga. Pleasure, nigga. Pleasure. No, seriously.
Now, if you had a virgin, just say you had a virgin.
Okay.
Could she condition or something like that? No, she'll be very happy with
You
anything
know
she
what's
gets.
funny about that? I call bullshit on that too. Even a virgin who ain't never had dick, no, it ain't supposed to last that.
And you have had a virgin
Ain't go
after
that
25.
She was after her. She was older than 25.
No, you were older than 25.
Yeah, I think
Nah.
you've
My
never
last
had one?
Nah, my last virgin was about 22, 21, 22. Yeah.
So you could agree that you might a little out of touch with virgins of these days.
Yeah, I don't even.
Are
want a
you in
virgin.
touch with the virgins?
I don't want no virgin.
I aspire to have one.
I don't want no. You don't want.
But you ain't. But you ain't in it though.
Though a virgin always gonna be thinking about what else could be out there. I don't need
Like,
that pressure.
what
bitch.
about Holly's?
Find out.
What
Come
about
back when
Holly's
you're ready.
cupcakes? Holly, I'm a virgin of these cupcakes, but I'm gonna go get some tomorrow.
And if I show you a picture of another good ass cupcake that look good, you'll eat that shit too.
But the fact that I already got this, I don't want nothing else.
Nigga,
I
you'll
love
eat
how
an-
brunchy that is.
You
though.
will eat another
But-
cupcake, nigga.
Hey, we having a brunch. We having a brunch.
I'm
pussy
just saying,
battle.
nigga. I know-
A brunch cupcake.
I'm just
pussy
saying.
battle.
I know a spot in Brevard, nigga.
That'll
Kill
destroy
a
it.
cup.
Yeah.
You
So
see
why
them
did y'all
cupcakes,
bring
you'll eat
these
that.
motherfuckers?
No, these bitches
Nah,
fire
these-
too. My
these
point of the
fire
matter
right
is, nigga, something else always look a little better, nigga. You know what I mean? And because you never had it, right? You in your mind you think it might be good or might be better.
No, see, once you self-assured and you know you making the best decisions with your life, you don't do stuff like that.
Well, just to wrap it up, man, like when it comes to this privacy thing, you have to talk with your partner and figure out what your boundaries are, what works for you and what works for them. And whatever you two decide,
I think
and
that's
that's
the
what you
best
got to go
approach.
with. You know what I'm saying? But set that boundary early in the game because the reality is that's what's going to be you're going to be held to for the remainder
So you're
of the
saying you
relationship.
compromise your boundaries?
Oh, I would never compromise my
Okay,
boundaries.
so
I'm saying
I
come
agree,
up with
I
yours.
Agree, I
Yeah.
agree, right? So this is my saying. It might seem a little off, right? But I say, because you don't compromise
Yeah,
your
I'm not
boundaries, right?
compromising mine.
Listen, it's my way or no way. Hey, in no way is okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to set boundaries that's reasonable for both of us. But guess what? If you're not with it, bye.
And vice versa for her. So you set your boundaries, she sets hers. Hopefully
So
you
you're
can meet in the middle.
That's compromising. You just said
No,
you
it
wouldn't do
isn't. No, it isn't. Because again,
That's a definition
no,
of
no, I'm
compromising.
saying she's gonna set her boundaries as well, and you're gonna set yours. I'm actually agreeing with you. If her boundaries contradict yours, then you two have nothing
Then
that you can do.
you can't work with
But
that.
there is a world that exists where my boundaries don't contradict, don't cross over into yours, and we can both respect each other's boundaries and be good.
I'm glad y'all brought me
That's
here
ideal.
because this is the dynamic that we're missing in the black community, at least because that's all I see. Because I can't go off of what everybody else does.
Yeah.
We have modern day women with traditional men, but we don't have ain't no such thing as a modern day man.
Oh, they are.
But they just sorry dudes who sit and play Xbox.
Yeah, they modern. That's modern.
Yeah, but that's what the old fashioned dudes think modern people are.
But that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day,
yeah.
if we had traditional women and traditional men, it would be very different.
And you know, the good word always says you want them to be equally yoked, and equally yoked means a number of different things in mind and body and soul. I mean, you want to be on the same page. That's all it means. And so, in my final thoughts is going to be, whatever it is around privacy, I do believe privacy does equal trust. It equals respect. And I feel like you guys got to be equally yoked,
amen,
in regards to that.
Yeah. And looking like TD
and to be honest with you,
actually.
and to be honest with you, if y'all can get there, I've seen my relationship significantly grow because of that.
And you know what would make me be more open, more transparent? Trust. You know what I mean? Like chicks and the phone
when
thing.
they actually trust you,
Yeah,
you want to do better.
It makes you do more. Like
Yeah.
it's even
It's
the phone
crazy.
thing as example. If I say, hey man, here, Google this and tell me what the address is. If you Google it and you give me my phone back, I'm in my mind, I'm like, man, I can trust this bitch. Now I'm gonna be more comfortable her using my phone. But if I give you my phone not even run, not even run
to the bathroom like this.
No, not even that. But I give you my phone to do that, and you say, "Who is this picture of this bitch?" I'm like, oh shit! So now you going through my goddamn pictures, ho? Like now I can't trust you. And even when I give you the explanation for the picture, and you feel stupid because it's a legitimate picture based on whatever it is. Because like I said, I'm not ashamed to say it. I'll go on Tumblr right now. If I see a fine big titty bitch, I'm saving that shit on my phone. I want to look at that hoe later. You know what I'm saying? And if you see that and you try to, oh man, who's this? I'm like, man, I gave you my phone for this. You can't be trusted. If you could be trusted, then you wouldn't have been this. Because the same goes for me. If you say, here, take this phone, do it, make this phone call you need, I'm gonna do just that and give you your phone back.
I fuck with that. And at first, when you said that at the beginning of the show, I was like, what this dude saying? But
Yeah.
I understand. It ain't like you have to have a works cited for every picture. It's the fact that your works cited is that you telling her verbally, I got this from you know, this shit is
keeping it real.
catfish. I
keeping
got
it
this
real.
from a catfish page.
I couldn't get this bit in real life.
I'm not gonna say that applies to me, but I guess you
I
said,
know,
maybe for that thing, but
I was playing with you. I'm playing with you.
They go back into not making people feel small when you talk to them.
Yeah.
Like you got sometimes you got to exemplify them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, either way, before we go, quick shout out to you, Leo Rich. I know you got the Leo Rich podcast that recently just kind of started lighting up the social media. I want to just connect with you before we go. If you have anything that you're specifically passionate about that you want to share with our listeners so that they can get linked in, dialed in.
All right, this is the only thing I'm gonna talk about right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Next Saturday, I'll fly y'all out if y'all want to come.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be producing my first show. It'll be the Sexy Costume Comedy Show.
Oh, that's
I
gonna be right.
have 3 female comedians, Ratchet Tracy, K-Lo, and TT Carson, which is having her first show she ever did in her comedy career. I'll be having a sexy costume contest in the middle of it, and I'll be hosting that show.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be at a black-owned business, and that's all I really want to talk about.
What parts of Houston? Where is it going to be?
It's going to be right on Westheimer. If you know anything about
I know
Westheimer,
West. That's a good side. That's the Galleria, ain't it?
That's where the Galleria is,
Yeah.
down the street from the Galleria.
Yeah.
And I just want to invite everybody out because it's gonna change the game.
That's what's up.
And,
You know I love Houston now.
And
man.
it's my first time actually producing, and that means like I got my handles and everything, and I'm fully funding the event. So it's like I have sponsors and investors, but I told them, nah,
You want this one.
I want this one.
You want everything at the door. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want everything at the door, ho. You know what I'm
That's real.
saying?
I feel
Hey,
you.
and I just want to let y'all know y'all cordially invited, and y'all want to
Appreciate
make accommodations. I'll even accommodate you a
Appreciate
woman to be there with you. Not you, because you got a woman, but you like a lot of women. I can get you a plethora of women because we're gonna have we're gonna Airbnb. Hey, look, the women love Leo Rich, man. It's crazy, but I'll tell y'all, man, I don't care about them at all. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a real thing I'm doing right now, and I'm tapping.
You know
in.
what's the ironic part about that is when you care less, they care more. You know what I mean? So it's the right mindset.
I don't know about that, but they do care a lot. But I'm gonna say, hey, Y'all invited, and I would appreciate. But this ain't gonna be the last one. I got another show coming up next month, so I'm just doing impulse because I know this show ain't gonna be the last one. I promise I will pay for my flight to come back and talk to this dude because this dude right here.
Yeah,
he say I'm a young him. He sound like a young me. You know what I'm saying? No, just playing. But this dude, he's very wise, and he y'all put some fat on my brain today, man. And I was able to learn, and hopefully
No, you contributed.
Yeah, we caught a vibe.
Yeah, I'm about to say, throw some alley hoops. That's how I like.
Yeah.
I'm an alley hoop. I don't dunk, but I alley hoop that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he dunked. That nigga, he's like, hell no, I don't get that.
Not with them knees anymore.
Not with these knees. I put it off the
Metaphorically, you know what I'm saying? You
Appreciate
dunking that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real though. But
So yeah, big shout out. I want to give a shout out to the Bearded Barber Products, who's our sponsor. We sell it online. They got all. If you're trying to get your beard to connect, and you want your bay.
I'm scared to grow it because I don't know if it's gonna connect.
If you want your
Every
bay,
man's fair.
if you want to give your bay something to play in, you know what I'm saying? Get with the Bearded Barber. You can find that at brunchwiththeboys.com. We're literally on all podcast platforms. We're recently on Amazon Music, but we're on
Congratulations,
Apple,
man.
Google, anything you can, Spotify, anything you can
us.
imagine. Instagram at Brunch with Boyz. We're on TikTok, Brunch with the Boys. We're on everything you can think of. Give us a shout out on social media. Any topics. We get questions. We get letters. We will, if you send us a letter, we will dissect that on our next episode for sure.
And I will say this, man, the quality of y'all podcast is the top 1%.
Appreciate that.
And that's why I came here because, I get invited everywhere. Australia, Japan, but I decided to come here because y'all quality is so good.
I appreciate you, boy.
I listened to that podcast, and I promise you, I was so sleepy when I started, and I was wide awake when I finished it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all,
a lot.
And it was an old episode. I was like fiending for another October episode. You know what I mean? So I was like, where is the Octobers?
It's you, bruh. It's about to be you, bruh.
Hey, man.
That's
Hopefully we do that.
Tuesday.
Hopefully
That's-
it'll affect
yeah.
somebody the way y'all affected
man,
me, and
we
it
got
just keep
this.
domino affecting,
Yeah.
man. And God bless
That's
y'all.
love. Appreciate
And I can
it.
tell y'all one thing. Keep being y'all, man.
Appreciate
Because
it. Can't do nothing else.
I love y'all who y'all are. If y'all change, I'll tell you.
Appreciate it.
I'm like, y'all boys different.
I appreciate
Too late
it,
for me.
man.
I can't change.
And
Brunch with the boys.
You stuck.
Last shout out to the podcast doctor. If you're in Orlando and looking for a solid place
Oh yeah.
to record, our producers, everything. So we out.
Yeah. Coffee and brunch. We can have our conversations over coffee and brunch. Ha.